Hey, what's going on everybody? My name is Tony Fair and this is my film fundraising and awareness campaign to help protect children's right to learn. I'm all about using creativity to inspire progress and create change. When I found out that nearly 114,000 New York City public school students experienced homelessness last year, I wanted to do something that brought greater attention to this issue. And it's not only a New York problem. Federal data shows that nationwide the number of homeless students K through 12 has increased 70% over the last decade to nearly 1.3 million students. So my film and campaign are intended to raise funds for local organizations across the country that support students experiencing homelessness.
The number of homeless students in New York City is at a record high.
According to a new report, there are more than 100,000 homeless children in New York City public schools.
Or 1 in 10 lived in some type of temporary housing during the 2017-2018 school year. That's more than 3,000 more homeless students than the year before, and the highest number since the city began recording.
When I miss school, it's like, make me sad because I'm missing my education.
Because I believe it's more difficult for them to study because, always in the back of their head is the question of where am I going to lay down?
Homeless students have higher rates of absenteeism and lower test scores. Advocates for children say the city needs more social workers. For the 100 schools where more than 10% of the population is homeless.
Still about one social worker for roughly 1,600 homeless students.
So the more I learned, the more I wanted to share these stories to increase awareness and support for these students. My film tells the story of Shay, who at 14 and homeless has to prepare for her high school admissions presentation, which will decide her educational fate and future. This film will be screened in cities across the country with the goal of raising funds and awareness for local organizations who support this cause. The funds you donate will go to production costs and charity screenings, but every dollar above that goal will be given directly to local organizations in cities where screenings are held.
The number of homeless students in this country is up 70% in the last decade. So when we say homeless, where are these kids sleeping?
Be in a motel, they could be in a shelter.
And maybe living in cars, motels, shelters, or with other families.
So 2 to 3 kids in any given class in the United States is experiencing some sort of unsheltered lifestyle and instability.
Right.
But when you look at the people who need it the most, the women, the children, minority groups, these populations are the most vulnerable and don't have the resources matching the pace of the problem.
Right. We know that education can make all the difference in terms of switching the trajectory of a person's life.
Yes.
13,000 students in the LA area alone. That's more than a 50% increase in the past 5 years.
So please donate, give what you can. We're doing this to help children, families, and school systems by bringing greater attention to this issue, as well as the organizations that are already doing great work. Check out the campaign. I hope you're able to support and give more meaning to the smiles that these children bring to school with them each day.